Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Venom, Let There Be Carnage. And this is the sequel to the surprise, shockingly humongous hit Venom that made, close to $900 million worldwide, which despite being a hot mess. And this is from director Andy Serkis, who took over the franchise, still starring Tom Hardy as Eddie Brock and Venom, but this time bringing serial killer Cletus Kasady into the fold, played by Woody Harrelson. And this film, by far, the biggest positive is Tom Hardy, because he is just so committed to this. And he does such a great job playing off Eddie and Venom together. And also, Venom is really funny and a lot of fun in this movie. And I laughed way more times than I ever anticipated laughing at this, watching this movie, and almost 99% of the time was because of Venom and his little side comments that he whispers into Eddie's ear. And they're a lot of fun together. Woody Harrelson's chewing the scenery here as Cletus Kasady, and Carnage is pretty cool. You have your big red and black blob fight at the end of the movie, which I still feel a little anticlimactic in some ways, but it's still a lot better than the climax of the first film, way better. And there's definitely some interesting elements to it. Andy Serkis, I think, creates a specific look to this film that feels very comic booky, and I felt fit this campy movie well, because this is 100% trying to be silly and crazy and over the top, and some of it just feels really lowbrow and just bad, and some of the writing is really hard to swallow, and I'm surprised some of the actors could actually deliver the lines that way. I felt like Tom Hardy really makes the most of it, but even Woody Harrelson has a few lines that didn't even sound right coming from him. And Naomie Harris, I feel, is extremely wasted as Shriek in this film. And Michelle Williams gets saddled with basically her whole entire thankless job is just to clean up after Tom Hardy's character's messes. And she only gets a little bit of being fun there. And then you have Reed Scott, who plays her significant other in this film, who also has a thankless job of cleaning up after things. But even Dan here does something, which applaud the film for actually making a rival significant other actually be able to do something productive and helpful to the plot of the film. And Stephen Graham's fine as the detective in here. He's a hard-nosed guy. This film just is a freight train barreling through the narrative. There's no time to breathe. Things get wrapped up real easy, real quick. And there's a lot of convenience, a lot of illogical things, and the editing is really bad. There's certain points where it just feels whole entire sequences have been cut out in between shots, and it feels so shaky and off when they go in between those shots, because you feel the logic of the scene's messed up because something was supposed to be there. And overall, this is an overly simple plot. Nothing really special here. They try to go for some twists and turns. They try to give Cletus Kasady a love interest to give him, I guess, some humanity, but he's a serial killer, and Woody Harrelson chewing scenery is enough, but they shoehorn in this love interest, trying to give him some more motivation, and all he wanted was a friend. And basically this movie is super stupid. Big, dumb movie, but I feel so many people are going to have fun with this. It made $90 million its opening weekend, so there you go. It's definitely hitting a chord with people, and they're going to keep making these, obviously, for Sony, because people are paying a ton of money to go check them out. I'll see it. They're silly fun. I feel this kind of movie is exactly what people talk about comic book movies are in general, which is not true. I feel that's a lie. But it's an ignorant kind of perspective on comic book movies, because I feel like this is how people perceive the MCU. The MCU is much higher quality than this, but like this is a big dumb movie that's some big dumb fun. So if you want to have a big dumb fun time, go see Venom. Let there be carnage. And by the way, the after credit scene is interesting and sets up some interesting directions for this character. But in the end, this is, like I said, a big dumb movie with a great double lead in Tom Hardy acting against Tom Hardy. But those are my thoughts on Venom Let There Be Carnage. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.